Wonderful. I can't tell whether it's going to be a bright and shiny day or whether it's going to be a kind of a glum day here in Seattle. Cannot quite tell. It was pouring rain throughout the night. And right now you can tell with the sun streaming through this window that it's pretty bright here at the moment. So probably going to be a little springtime mix here, as would be per usual in Seattle this time of year. Lots of rain. And when the sun shines through, you really notice it. There's just something about the cloud cover here, about how it kind of collects and focuses the light, even on a kind of blustery day. All right. So as we kind of settle in here, I realized last week we did way too much talking, and that the real magic, of course, always happens when the laughter shows up. And so today, I want us to get straight to the laughter a little bit more directly. I am going on a little bit of a trip, and so I'm a bit distracted, I will say, with packing and lots of stuff to do because I leave tomorrow. So anyway, some just getting kind of right to the heart of some just good, honest to goodness laughter, unadulterated, simple laughter would probably do us all well. All right, deep breath in and hold it. And exhale. Kind of snuck in a little bit of a drink there, Anya. Oh. So I have been really enjoying showing up here at 9 o'clock Pacific time on Thursday mornings for you. I am going to be gone for a couple of Thursdays, and then I pledge to get right back on this bandwagon. It has been a bit difficult to figure out how to laugh alone during this pandemic time. And it's interesting that right now that we're getting the go ahead to gather together again in groups might be finally when I'm just hitting my stride with this laughing alone. Oh, but life has a way of giving you what you need. And maybe I'm not alone in some of this that I'm going to describe now, where we are mute the phones, Michele. Mute the phone. I am getting spammed to within an inch of my life this week with fake phone calls. I don't know what has happened, but there's been just a lot of that going on this week. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so within this COVID time, there's been a lot of just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen, because a lot of my businesses have really taken a hit or have had to be completely restructured. I know a lot of you are in that same boat out there too. And then none of us knew kind of like how long it was going to last and how long it was going to get. And I've got such a kind of a wishful thinking, positive outlook on life that I think all along the way, I was just thinking, oh, just another month. It's not going to be that bad. And then it's ended up really kind of occupying more than a full year for all of us. And we are all a bit altered by what has happened to some degree, I'm sure. I don't know anybody who's not. And to some degree, isn't it wonderful that that's okay? I mean, it is, because you're here and I am here and we are still here, and things have happened, and that is undeniable. And some awful things have happened and some really great things have happened. And in the mix, it's just part of being alive. I'm not sure that I'm really full of any wisdom this morning. Oh, as I try to summon my laughter to the surface. Oh, where are you? Whoa, come find me. Laughter, ready or not, here I come. Oh, Oh, that feels good. Now, of course, here we get together to practice laughter yoga. And for some of you that are just kind of popping in and just getting on board with me now, let me just describe that laughter yoga is the practice of knowing how to laugh and practicing laughing for no reason without anything needing to be funny. So you'll see me just dropping in to some of these, without anything being funny. And that is exactly what we're doing. So if you've noticed that, then you're paying attention. Because with laughter yoga, we are reminding the body or training the muscles of our body to remember that we know how to laugh without anything needing to be funny. And actually, the stimulus of humor to initiate a laugh is only one way that we can start laughing. You don't need it at all. All of us know how to laugh right from a standing stop without anything being funny at all. And everybody can learn to do this. And as a matter of fact, when you practice it, it feels so good to your body. Because your body loves how this feels. And sometimes you'll notice with me, because here I am laughing out loud, and that's the secret sauce, is the laughing out loud. I am glad if you're watching any of this and feel amused by what you see. It's the laughing out loud along with me that is really the magic. Okay, so hopefully you're laughing out loud a little bit along with me and having a sense of what that feels like to the body. Oh no. Oh, because the body responds to the laughing, whether anything's funny or not. And I can assure you, really nothing is funny right now. Other than that, I have shown up to laugh along with you, whoever you are, wherever you are, wonderful, wonderful people, good people everywhere, have joined me just to laugh. It's a strange specialty, I will tell you that. But we are learning how to dismantle this notion that something needs to be funny before we laugh. And getting back to the very, very basics, the very heart of the matter, which is you know how to laugh without anything being funny. And you probably all have examples, if you really paid attention, of times that you just laughed out loud because it was the right thing to do. Well, for a number of reasons. One, that it could have been the right thing to do. So, one of the common ones is that they've measured that people will laugh if somebody, like a boss or a parent or somebody they're trying to impress, has made a joke. And people know how to laugh, pull out a laugh just to go along with that hierarchical structure that the boss has made a joke. It would be good for me to laugh, and people then know how to laugh. And it might just be a little chuckle, and then be done with it. But if you know how to then you know how to right? It's all the same thing. We're just learning how to laugh a little bit longer and for less and less reason. As a way of improving our body chemistry. Because it's all body chemistry. So even that sensation that you want to laugh or that you feel like you might want to laugh has to do with your body chemistry. Because your body is always trying to put itself back into balance. And keeping our feeling good hormones in balance is one of the things that the body is naturally doing all the time. And it's very, very helpful for us to be able to give it a little bit of a hand, because we all get in those places where we feel a little bit low. Okay. And I don't know anybody who just goes around feeling elated all the time. Probably if you felt elated all the time, it would also be an indication that your body chemistry is a little bit out of whack, quite honestly. But it's being able to ride these ups and downs, which is really what we want to be able to do. So we never spend too much time feeling low. And when we are feeling in a low place, that we have a tool that we can pull out to just lift ourselves up just that little bit. And sometimes that's all we need is just that little bit. So that's what we're practicing here, laughing for no reason without anything needing to be funny. And that's my specialty. And it's a real odd specialty to have because I'm up here in Seattle mostly selling real estate and then teaching laughter yoga. And that is what I do. And trying to get as many people to get a little taste of laughter yoga as possible so that we can kind of just add a little bit of smiling and happiness to the world. Oh, now, one of the other ways that you might be familiar with laughing for no reason is when you're nervous. And it's one of the things I notice in myself quite a bit because when you're nervous and you've got too much adrenaline in your system, laughter is a really good way to kind of let loose of some of that excess adrenaline. So this is why, like if you were standing in line to go on a roller coaster or something, that you might hear people in line laughing. Now it's fun because we're going to go on a roller coaster, but it's also that nervous energy and that nervous energy, that butterflies in the stomach kind of feeling can get a little bit overwhelming. And so one of the things you might notice is that your body makes you laugh. And when you do it, that extra adrenaline just kind of actually just lifts out of your energy field. And it's because the diaphragm, the actual organ in the body that creates that vibration, that vibration of laughing, is also the organ that regulates your fight and flight instinct. So when you're really in a scary situation, like going on a roller coaster, now nothing's going to be required of you on the roller coaster. You're just going to get on the roller coaster and you're going to go through this kind of frightening experience, and nothing's really required of you, right? You don't really need to climb a tree to, outrun a tiger or anything like this. But there is something kind of scary and nervous making that's coming up next. And your body knows that a little bit of laughing just helps soothe that. And this is one of the reasons why laughter is so good for salespeople, because in sales, a lot of the times, well, and there's a lot of people, including myself, who are in sales, and some of the activities that are required, like cold calling or knocking on somebody's door that we don't know, that are kind of required for us in our business, also are a little bit scary. They are anxiety producing. If you're in sales, you know what I mean. And a lot of the times you just got to power through. Like you've got to go knock on the door. You've got to call the person you don't know. You've got to do it whether you're feeling anxiety or not, because that's your job. And being aware that you've got that kind of rising anxiety and that something to do that will soothe out the anxiety so you can be in better shape when you've got to do the thing that is a little bit anxiety producing, is something actually your body will do naturally. And you can add to it and do a little bit more to make the results even better. Okay, wonderful. That's what I wanted to share with you today. That's what I wanted to share with you today. Okay. And I don't know why I'm whispering all of a sudden. But it feels like I just told you a secret. And I think whether you're in sales or you've got some other sort of work you do in the world or some other position in your life that causes a little bit of anxiety, and we all do, we all have something, right? That knowing a little bit of tip, like about the laughter yoga, so that you can get a little edge up on your competition, is everybody competition, or is it just me? Sometimes I wonder if I'm the only one who has any competition. Quiet laugh. Quiet laugh. Mm. Ho ho ha 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 ho ho ha 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 ho ho ha 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 ho ho ha ha ha. Now, it doesn't really matter whether you're in a competitive sales position in your life or have something else that you do for work that creates anxiety. These same exercises bring all sorts of benefits. I can tell you, it's good for the cheeks. It's good for the cheeks. It's good for your cheeks. It's good for your cheeks. Yo, cheeks. Oh. Woo. 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 Good for your cheeks. Ho ho ha 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 ho ho ha 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 ho ho ha 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 ho ho ha ha ha. Woo! So if, let's say, you've had a glum morning, let's just say something's happened. I don't know what. Doesn't matter what. And now, let's say, so you've had this kind of glum, upsetting morning, and now this afternoon you're supposed to shoot some video for work. You need to do a photo shoot. Uh, you need to make some phone calls to clients. You need to do something where you either need a smile on your face, or you need that smile on your face to even communicate through your voice. Ah! you I'm not alone in that, right? Where people have given you the advice when you make a phone call, when you're making outbound phone calls, sit in front of a mirror and smile at yourself because your smile will communicate through the phone, right? And depending on the kind of morning you're having, you're thinking, oh, yeah, right. Okay, if I'm going to look at myself in the mirror, like I'm not going to be seeing a smile. Well, the best way to find your smile is with a little bit of laughing. Okay, now, even if you start off with some like non jubilant feeling laughing. Oh my God, I am feeling pretty good this morning. Okay. You can't really hee without smiling, okay? This is a good tip. So, if you know you need to be smiling later, oh, my cheeks, my goodness sakes, my cheeks this morning are on fire. Goodness. Oh, in a good way, in a good way. Okay, so if you know you need to be smiling later, we need to practice doing some hee. Now, for a lot of people, the he is one of the hardest laughs to do. Isn't that interesting? It's kind of my favorite now. Okay, so let's do a little exercise. This is the kind of thing, because really, this is the kind of exercise that you can do at home alone or in your car on your way to an appointment or on your way home or wherever it is that you're going, where you know you need to be kind of in a more elevated mood or you need to have your smiling put on, okay? You don't need to be in a gymnasium full of other people, playing around for this to work. You can just be alone wherever you are. Now, because we're working up to the HeeHeeHee, you've heard me talk about the different tones of laughing. The ho 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 ho, that's that low one. The ho 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 ho, the ha 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 ha, the hey 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 hey, and then the hee, right? Okay, because these low ones kind of more come from the belly, and the hee is all in the head. The ha ha ha. You just can't hee without smiling. Ha 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 ha. You can also do with smiling. Ho 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 ho. You can't smile when you ho 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 ho. But oh my goodness, it does also feel good to your face. Okay, so we're just going to kind of go through some of these where we're going to be starting low and moving up to the face, and then not hee very long, and then kind of moving up and then hee a little bit longer. Okay, just with the knowing that the hee is one of the most important things to know how to do, and is one of the most difficult things for people to practice on their own. Okay, so we're just going to kind of do orchestra laugh, where I'm just going to, with my hand, show you what laugh we're doing. Okay, some of this low one, you're just going to have to imagine it down there. Oh, okay. Okay, so everybody take a deep breath in and exhale. And we're just going to start with a ha 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 ha. Good. Again. Round mouth. Now, you'll notice that I'm doing this opening up, closing. So head to the ceiling, head face to the floor, face to the ceiling, face to the floor. Let's do that a few more times. Okay, so let's start. Oh my. Ho ho ha 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 ho ho ha 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 ho ho ha 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 ho ho ha ha ha. Woo! Now that felt like something. Oh my goodness. Okay, that felt like something for sure. Anyway, when you look at laughter yoga online, what I'm trying to communicate here is when you look at laughter yoga online, there's a lot of silliness, okay, and a lot of rambunctiousness. And it's like, okay, I like doing this too. Let's pretend we're chickens. Let's pretend we're swimming from a shark. let's pretend we're clowns. Okay, you can do all of that. There's nothing wrong with any of that. But you can also just sit at your desk and go through a little a little exercise like that. You know how they teach like chair yoga. This is kind of like chair. This is even more serious. Chair laughter yoga. Okay. Nothing needs to be funny. We can just laugh for a few minutes, get a sense of relief, get our smile generating over here, just get some endorphins pumping through our body, get our eyes all bright and shiny and clear, get our aura all bright and shiny and clear, and just show up, like 70% better feeling than how we did feel 20 minutes ago. Oh, okay. Yes, that's what we're doing here. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh my God. Okay. Now, one of the things I wanted you to, well, okay, I just have too much that I want to tell you all at once. And that's okay. This half hour goes by very fast. Oh, and you can see now, it doesn't even matter what's going on. It matters none what is going on. And that is the beauty of this, that it just matters none what's going on at all once you get the laughter going. Okay, now I just kind of want to pound the table. I want you to think about this as being your day. Okay, boom, boom, boom. There's parts of your day that feel solid and immovable. And these might not be your favorite parts, or you might like the solid parts. You might like the unmovable parts. Or this might be a source of frustration. I don't know. Ho 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 ho. Stillness, just for a second. Stillness. Can you feel your hands? Feel your hands. Feel your hands. Oh. 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 Oh, one more time. Oh. Okay, we're gonna do it one more time. Oh. Ho ho ha 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 ho ho ha 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 ho ho ha 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 ho ho ha ha ha. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think as we're looking back on what we actually discussed today, I'm going to call this an ode to the hee hee hee. Okay. We've hee-hee-heed a lot today, and I just want you to think about how your cheeks feel, okay? My cheeks feel amazing this morning. It's amazing how good my cheeks feel. Ah, and I think you'll find with a little bit more hee that the whole shape of your face might change as your cheeks get some room to show up and really just enhance all the features on what you've got gorgeous going on over there. All right, good people. Okay. So, thank you for joining us. As we depart, we're just going to do our little chant that we do together. We're going to 3 times go very good, very good. Yay. Okay, together, and then we'll be done. Very good, very good. Yay. Very good, very good. Yay. Very good, very good. Yay. Woo. So thank you for joining me today and always. I will be back in a couple of weeks. In the meantime, we have got a archive here on YouTube if this is where you found us. And also you'll find another archive over on Facebook under Laughter Fusion. And during much of the pandemic, I have been posting laughter yoga videos over on Laughter Fusion on Facebook. So if you need a little bit of a pick me up and a little bit of a taste of something, that's where you'll find it. All right, good people. Well, carry on, smile on, your way through the week, and I will see you soon. I'm Michele Caskey, your laughter coach. Thanks for joining us.